Children sometimes come home with a project from school where it says, what's dad's or mom's favorite color? What's their favorite food? What do they love more than anything? And sometimes it says, shopping, sports. Definitely don't want to see where it says cell phone, which is, there's times where this does happen. And the ultimate win for a parent would be, loves me the most. But what's the point of that? That we see that, what do we gain from there? We get to see a little glimpse into our children, to see what they're thinking and how they view us. And it's fascinating sometimes to see what their answers are. This concept, we know from our own eyes how children always look at their parents. But it actually goes so far on a biblical level where God teaches us the message that this is actually what's going to happen. This week's Torah portion, where God tells Moses, go talk to the Jewish people, to the Kohanim, to the priests, and say to them, be careful that you should not become impure, because if you become impure by coming in contact with a dead body, you won't be able to perform the service in the temple. But if you actually look at the words of the Torah, it says, Emor va'amarta, it says 2 times, speak to them, speak to them. So obviously the question is, why are you saying twice to say to them? One would be sufficient. So Rashi comments that it's lahazir gedolim ala katanim, to warn the adults, the parents, on the children. And there's different explanations of what that means. Rav Moshe Feinstein homiletically explains that means it's in general a charge. Is that, of course, tell your children the laws of what it means to be a priest, but also realize that children are watching the parent. That everything, how we model for our children, is something that will last and making an imprint on them. And this is even talking about the great priests, or chances are they're probably acting in the proper way. Still a warning. Be careful, the children are always watching. I think it's a very important lesson, because as parents, I think what we all try to do, but it's not easy, is be consistent, because children pick up on things. We tell our children, this is important. Then our children look back and say, we shouldn't speak gossip. Then again, they turn around and we're speaking gossip. So what message are they hearing? Is it really important? Is it not important? Or a person should speak properly. Don't curse. Don't say that. So are we being careful with our speech? And so on and so forth. And with Judaism, similarly as well. We send our children to either Jewish day schools or Sunday schools, and we told them this is important. Are we modeling ourselves and showing that Judaism is important to us? So when we say, because it's hard for them to go to school, long days, or Sunday school when their friends are maybe not going and they want to stay home, are we showing them that to us, Judaism is important? Because if we're not doing that, the Torah explains is that children pick up on it, and the messages that we really want to impart to them are not going to hit home. So just a thought to think of when we're acting in our ways. Let's have our children look at us and say, what do we love? We love them, first of all. And second of all, we love things that are important, and we act in a way that's proper. And I think that if we do that, those messages will become crystal clear in their mind's eye as well. Shabbat Shalom.